The Canadian men's national side have jumped leaps and bounds this year under John Herdman and last year since he has taken over the side. And today we have just made a remarkable feat and jumped even farther, with Canada jumping into 48th place in FIFA men's world ranking, breaking that top 50, and that is the first time the Canadian men's national side have done it since 1997, and that shows how good this side is, what we really have, the bright future, and how good John Herdman has done on this side in recruiting players, growing this team, and really making this team a true nation and a hard team to beat in CONCACAF. And this team has such a bright future, and it's thanks to John Herdman and the young, talented side that we currently have, and the bright future we will have going forward. But Canada jumped into 48th, guys, and I first want to say, before we jump into things, I'm going to have a new series around the Canadian men's national side, around all the Canadian men's team players and just Canadian players out there. But I'm going to start a new series called Home and Away, highlighting all the Canadian players at home, like your Jonathan Rosarios, like our players playing for Whitecaps, Toronto, and Montreal, highlighting those teams in the MLS. But also the away part, talking about also Alphonso Davies playing for Bayern Munich, tearing it up. Jonathan David being the top goal scorer in Liga for Los Lille. Besiktas's Kyle Larin scoring his first goal in Europe, as well as Liam Miller scoring his first goal in Europe for FC Basel. So we're going to highlight all the amazing talent away from home in Europe, playing away, and letting you guys know how they're doing, how they're progressing each week. Maybe I'll have videos every couple days highlighting each player's games. But it'll be an amazing series, guys, and I can't wait to start out Home and Away, the Canadian version for you guys. It's going to be so much fun. But, guys, it's an amazing day for Canadian football as we've jumped into 48th in the world. And for me, we can go even further. We can climb that table. If you look who's ahead of us, Greece, Qatar, Costa Rica. Costa Rica can't even beat us. We're way better than Costa Rica. Egypt, Hungary, Scotland, Romania. We can go so much higher in this list. And to just look at who's at the top, and you look at who's in the top at CONCACAF, USA is in 13th and Mexico's in 9th. We tied Mexico and we tied USA, and arguably should have beaten Mexico. So it just shows you how much farther we can go. Saudi Arabia's right behind us, and we have jumped some big teams just now today, really, with Ireland, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Bosnia, Northern Ireland, Jamaica. There's some big teams in there. But it is amazing for Canada. And as Canada started the year, you guys probably wouldn't have guessed this, we were in 72nd to start this year, which is huge to think now we're in 48th, because this team has come so far. And that shows you how well we've been in CONCACAF and what we've showed. If you look at since the World Cup qualifying has started, our first game was against Honduras. That was a very bad game, a 1-1. Then we went and shocked and really proved to the world. And we but it was a massive victory and morale victory for Canada, going away in USA on their soil and getting a 1-1 draw was massive. Then that huge win away at El Salvador. And I think the win that really, or the draw that should have been a win that really stuck out to a lot of people out there, not just CONCACAF fans, but everyone around the world, was Canada going away to the Azteca, really a historical site in football, and getting a 1-1 draw away at the Azteca in Mexico was huge. And then that game in Panama, that game in Toronto, where we massively gave it to Panama, where Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David Sean Buchanan showed why he's going to Club Rouge, and where we beat them 4-1. And this really shows why we've gotten to 48th, the progress we've had in the Gold Cup, where we should have made that final. We're robbed by poor refing. And Canada has come so far under John Herdman. You look at the players he's recruited. Vittoria has really come back in the setup. He's grown Kamal Miller. Look how good Kamal is when he's playing for the national side. Stefan Estacchio, for me personally, under our old management, we would have never seen a player like Steven Estacchio join Canada. But now he's playing for his nation. He's 24 years old. He's an amazing footballer. You see him when he's playing for us. He's arguably right now the best CDM or center midfielder in CONCACAF. Whenever he touches the field, he is pure class, and I love watching Steven Estacchio. He is pure fantastic, and I love watching class. And when they beat Tottenham, and just how he's done in his side in Portugal is amazing as well. He's always a top-class player. Look at who we have up top. Jonathan David, for me, without John Herdman, without how good he's grown the team, without his man management skills, Jonathan David might have just went to USA and we might have lost top class striker. But he has done so much to keep players here. As well, if you look at the players like Io Akinola, that one for me is huge. I know he's not in the side right now. He's had a difficult time of things as it goes. But you got to look at what John Herdman there did as well. He was in a fight with Io Akinola in the USA to bring Io really to Canada and not let him go to the US. Because John Herdman obviously sees something in Io Akinola, which I think a lot of people do and a lot of Canadians do. And that would have been another player that we lose to USA. And another striker that USA games. Along with they have Timothy Weah, they have Josh Sargent. For me, Josh Sargent and Timothy Weah aren't that much. And then you go Giassi Zardes. We have way better talent up top. And then John Herdman manages to use his amazing management skills to keep Io Akinola as a Canadian. And then we have these young talents coming up like Justin Smith, who's playing away at OGC Nice as a young, talented 18-year-old center defensive midfielder. And this team is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And Crépeau looks fantastic. We have Boyan. Thanks to John Herdman, Canada has an amazing future and a bright future to come. With today is a huge step in Canada's future, coming in 48th, jumping up in that ranking. I know it may not look like a lot because that rankings is a little bit weird in how they really decide things, but being in 48th and for Canada to finally break that 50 mark, it is huge. It is massive for Canada and for Canadian fans. And one thing I want to point out is everyone in Toronto, everyone around Canada was saying to Alberta and to the west coast of Canada, you guys need to sell out that stadium. You guys need to pack that house. Don't let Canada down. That stadium during pre-sale was already basically sold out. Now they've already unlocked the upper bowl. There's only like a couple sections of the upper bowl left. And that is a 50,000 seater stadium in Edmonton at the Commonwealth. That stadium's going to be rocking and it's going to be louder probably than BMO Field personally. And that stadium's going to be so electric. And it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to be there myself, and I'm going to have a great time, guys. I hope to see some of you guys there if you want to connect. It'll be a fun game, and I can't wait to see us beat Mexico at Commonwealth Stadium on November 16th, and we are going to rock the house. Guys, I hope you enjoy my Canadian content. I hope you guys like the new series of Home and Away. Let me know what you guys think of the new idea of Home and Away. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Drop a like down below. It really helps me out in the algorithm. And let me know what you guys think about coming 48th in the world, and just drop a comment down below on what you guys think of Canada's national team and my new series coming up. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.